nothing there.
All right, D, what do we got here?
What we got here is communicate.
Chevy van. Was it a 2000 or something?
2000.
Coolant leak.
Split year.
Back of the intake manifold.
We got a new engine in it.
Nice rust coming out of the intake bolt, the intake manifold bolts here. The sealant here, this thing probably was off before. It wasn't nearly a thick enough bead. It's supposed to be around 3 millimeters thick to seal it, and the bolts were not feeling legit. So this thing was making a pretty good mess down the back. Of course, we pulled the seat out to make life a little easier, because working in these vans, it's a pain in the booty. And so we pulled the intake out this way. I think to go forward, we would have had to pull the radiator out. Did lift it up and over the oil pressure sensor. We could have pulled that out, but didn't have to. I would have, because going back in, it's going to be easier to set the beads for the silicone beads that go here and on that end. But it's a roller motor, Vortec. Can have fun with them, but definitely tight back here. Cramped quarters. And so we're gonna replace these. This was leaking coolant out of these gaskets here, running all down the back of the block, especially on this side here. And someone put a new water pump and hoses and did all the other stuff, but they left that alone because they didn't want to get involved in this. And then also this distributor, someone tapped and put a bigger hold down on the cap on the housing here, which is plastic. So we're going to replace that guy too, because they kind of jacked that up, and that's going to cause some alignment issues with the cap and potential timing problems. 5.7 liter 350 old school Chevy small block 2000 Chevy Express van. And when you get tired and you need a break, Uh-oh, more bad news. There's the intake out of the truck, and
Big pile of oil in here. That was all from the
that's from the distributor.
that they didn't replace the fucking seal on it.
And
Inside the spider's wet. It should not be wet.
It's not upgraded. Yeah, it is upgraded. Yeah. It's upgraded to multi-point.
Yeah, but it's still
leaking. So the manifold for the fuel injector assembly is leaking fuel.
Since we're already here, top cover comes off. So
well,
about the time.
He's not gonna like this at all.
Well, that and
oh God.
So,
I already brought that up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the broken cowl or the tap.
The replacement distributor has got a metal shaft, metal housing.
The other one's plastic.
Plastic.
Yeah, I saw that.
Compressor, which acts like a idler pulley, frozen shut. This is already got play on it.
Oh, but this. Oh, so yeah, we still have the idler capability, but he's got no AC capability.
He's got no AC. And
or if that turns on, it's going to lock up.
Yeah. Well,
if that magnet,
got no freon in it.
If it engages,
and
it'll lock up and burn the belt off.
But
oh boy,
it's got play on it already.
He's going to love the add-ons that are going to be recommended on this job. That's going to add up to a lot of money. Well, you doesn't have to do that, but this would be the time to do it. Yeah. I mean, it's not really any additional labor, right?
No.
It had to come off.
Not for the compressor.
Had to come off to do the job, so
not for the compressor.
Technically, you need to replace these dryer accumulator
tube
Anytime you do a compressor to get a warranty on it, but other than an accumulator and a orifice tube that goes in here, that would be a right time to do this job. But let's see how deep his pockets are, because
He was saying, you know, what
no,
I
yeah,
go ahead and replace
no,
them,
he's
you know?
like, do what you got to do. So
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
we're gonna find out.
give you a bill for about $2,500.
It's gonna be more than that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more than that. Especially that spider, that spider assembly. So there's multi-port fuel injection on these Vortec engines. These injectors, you can't even see them really, but they're inside the intake plenum here. And they used to be these pop-it injectors, and now they have updates to replace them with multi-port system. But so this one is an updated system, but it's wet inside there, fuel wet, and that's not a good thing. So this thing's
Maybe it was.
this thing's gonna add up big time. And then again, that's all the oil from the distributor that was leaking back
I'll
there.
try to do my best to. I mean,
What a mess.
if we were gonna do the spider, then I would strip this and have it power washed or something.
It's a mess.
Yeah, but if we're not doing the spider,
Yeah.
I'll do my best to clean this off and
I gotta call him.
yeah.
Not gonna like this. All right.